All right, we're back. Hi. We still have not run into like the most common enemy in the game, and it upsets me. I'm sure we will very soon. Now, we have options. Still was not them. Oh my god. Here we go. Jace. Yeah, wolves, I think, are by far the most common enemy in the game. We're going to be running into them a lot. Regular wolves like these come in at 20, maybe 22 hit points. They will show up in packs at times, like 7 or 8 of them. Then it can be kind of a hassle, but generally not too bad. So anyway, as I was saying, we can go north, we can go east. If we go north, it's a dead end. If we go east, we can get a thing that'll make it easier to go north. So we're going east. You can walk up and around these mountains and avoid this marshland, but then you got to go through forest and desert, which sucks, so ain't worrying about that. A Gigas worm. This was a creep in the original. You can actually run into these around and in the temple where we fought Garland. It's probably one of the more dangerous things we're going to run into. You got 50-something-ish hit points. You can see they hit pretty hard. They don't like fire. Even with Wario's really high defense, is taking a lot of damage. And I see the problem of having 2 white mages. Offense is not their strong point. In fact, those hammers they got, they're going to have them for a long time. Oh boy. So crazy horses were mad ponies in the original. They've got a decent amount of health. They're fast, they're kind of hard to hit, and you see that says 1 hit. They can actually hit multiple times. Anything can hit multiple times. Like that, 2 hits, which just means it's going to do more damage. So, I don't need to use fire to kill these. I'm just going to try and do a little extra damage. So as we get to the middle, you know, just hoping to kill that one in front before he could attack, and it ain't happening. Oh, now you want to hit the horse. Ace. And again, we kind of lucked out on encounters. I've said that now, so it's probably jinxed it, but there were 3 or 4 other enemies we could have run into that we haven't yet. We will, but they do show up up here. Yeah, those guys are worth about 15 gold and experience apiece. I don't know how you get 63 from 4, but the thing. Aye, blue hair. Arg, they're here again. Hey, Mohawk. The pirates sacked Provoca. I wish they'd go back to the Aldean Sea. Why? The place looks terrible, by the way. Totally sacked. So those guys is gone. Those people's is gone. Well, there's just beds over there. Let's have us a rest. It's very, very tired. We took a long walk. If we were that far away from the castle, you can imagine how far we walked to get here. It was 87 leagues. 87 nautical miles. Up and down, my friend. So, we have some new equipment. We've got some new magic. I'm going to be honest with you, the magic in this town kind of sucks. Magic in the first town was 100 apiece. It's 400 apiece here. Look, pirates. Totally doing pirate things. We got weapons, we got armor. We're going to buy armor because we need armor more. Buy a piece of steel plate, which is just game-breakingly good for Wario right now, but they can do it. What we is going to do is optimize. And we can afford 1 new weapon. if I want to get one really good weapon or if I want to get two not so good weapons. So we're going to get the one really good weapon pretty soon. If not this episode, but the next one, we're going to get two weapons that we'll have for pretty much ever. I could buy 2 scimitars, have an attack of 10, or I could buy 1 broadsword with an attack of 15. I'm going to take the broadsword, which was a short sword in the original. Don't buy axes. Axes are dumb. I mean, buy one if you want to see them, but they're dumb. We're going to buy this 1 broadsword, which we did, and when we get an upgrade for Wario, we'll give his broadsword to Red until we can give Red a new weapon. What are you looking at? I'm looking at your stupid eye. Everybody lost the same eye. Say, that's pirate talk. Yeah, you'll take care of us, all right. What, all 2 of you? Oh my God, there's 9. Oops, saw that coming. Honestly, pirates are, they're like an imp and a half. The only thing that makes this concerning is that there's 9 of them, but it ain't a big deal. You saw that shield in action. Shields increase evasion, which is kind of nice. Pirates, honestly, really, there's nothing scary about them, even though there's 9 of them. You can do this at level 1 or level 2, no sweat. We're the level 3. You don't need the new armor, you don't need the new weapons, but, you know, you might as well. Spend another 360 gold. There's our level up. A lot of HP for that level. Good. Pretty good. Level 4 is kind of where I feel things really start to pick up. You killed me, men. Take me only means a sustenance. Sustenance? I don't know. Words. Do we want to buy a spell? Look. Our white mage has more health than our tank. That is the warrior's job in this game, to really just tank damage. Since we beat up the pirates, all the people came out. And they're going to tell us so much useless crap. We're just gonna... This is what it's like when I'm doing grinding and fighting redundant battles. I had to turn the fast forward down. By default, it was like 1800%. I just couldn't keep up with it. Alright, so we got some boats. A magic boat full of magic. The part about magic is a lie. Alright, first thing. They did keep something special from the original, which I appreciate. You hold A and tap B, or X and circle, or whatever. I'm gonna do it a bunch. You're supposed to alternate, but I think you can just... This is how I always did it. Maybe it's not those buttons. Maybe it's... It ain't that button. Come on now, I know it's in there. There we go. Let's play 15 puzzle, everybody. It's the greatest time you'll ever have in a week of Tuesdays. Oops. I'm generally not very good at these. But this is how I learned to do them. Oops. Screw that up again. In the original, there was really no reason to do this. Like that. Go. Yeah, in the original, there wasn't really any reason to do this. There's actually rewards for doing it in this version, which is going to help us with our money situation. Because I don't know if you know this or not, ladies and gentlemen. We got a money situation. Oh, that's not where I wanted that. Oops. Dagnabbit, 12. It is a little embarrassing how bad I am at these. Ain't gonna lie. Oh, for Pete's sake. Yeah. Let's do that. There. Not great. Not great. I can normally do that in under 2. For beating it, we get a potion, an antidote, and some money. We won 5,000 gil for making the 2nd place. If we get the 1st place, we'll get another 10, and I want that, so that's what we're gonna try and do. I will do one more on screen, and if I keep failing miserably, like I have been, I will do the next one off screen. But yeah, there was no reward for doing this in the original. Nope. That way. Boom, much better. Much better. We got a gold needle with that one, and 10,000. So that's it. We're done. We're good. That'll get us everything we need to get. But you gotta have the boat to do that. So we're good on money for a minute. Let's go blow it all. First, though, you know, we're not... Never mind. Never mind. I was gonna say we could go north from where we started the video, but there's really no benefit. We can get like 2, maybe 3 items early. We don't need them. We ain't gonna do it. We're gonna save time. This is the shark. Sharks are the most powerful things in the water that we can run into right now. Still not super scary, especially being level 4. We can handle this without much problem. Remember how I said we were gonna get a new weapon for Wario? We're just gonna go do that now because we got the money for it. We can actually get both weapons, one for Wario and one for Red. So let's do that. Let's do that. I hate... There we go. I hate the delay in the music. So ogres. Ogres are your friend, even though they like to hit you with sticks. Ogres are not terribly difficult to kill once you hit level 3 or 4-ish. They drop a lot of money, and they drop a lot of experience points. What makes this one tough is the 2 Gygus worms in front. We got to deal with those before we do anything with the ogre, and Wario missing really doesn't help. You kill that, you heal him, you attack. Hi, phone, please stop. Ogres also come in at around 100 hit points, so they're not pushovers by any stretch. But 4 of you at level 4 should be able to handle an ogre no matter your party makeup. 225 gold. Creeps give, I think, 50 apiece. So they're actually not too bad, but you're less likely to run into them. This is Elfheim, because elves are German. Didn't you know that? The prince is in trouble. Oh no. Well, we'll deal with him in a minute. First thing, I want 2 of those. Mithril swords. These guys are going to be good on weapons for a while. No new weapons for the mages, though. So you see our attack with the rapier is 15. With the broadsword, it goes up to 21. And accuracy goes up to 23. This is 29 and 28, which is damned good. Like I said, this is a sword. We will have this for a long time. Now, I mentioned back in the town where we fought the pirates, Provoca, I think it was called. Their spells were 400 apiece. We have level 3 and level 4 spells here in Elfheim. Level 3 is 1500 apiece. Level 4 is 4000 apiece. Thankfully, there's not really good level 4 magic, but level 3 magic. 1, 2, there's 4, maybe 5 spells we want to get. And since we can double up on white magic and triple up on one of the spells, we're going to fill up everybody's charges. So everybody's going to get 3 spells, which means 4,500 per person at 3 people. So that's over $10,000. We ain't gonna worry about that. High Prophet, he's going to have a vision. He'll tell us what it is later. Okay, I'm going to buy that. We're going to buy that. Buy 2 of those. Buy 1 of those. So, copper armlets. These replace armor for physically weak characters like mages. Defense wise, it's not really very good, but they do add to like evasion. Yeah, boom, he's all set. He's a beast. So defense of 2 goes up to 6. Yours is 3, goes up to 6. It is better than the cloth armor. Everything is better than cloth armor, or shirts, I guess they're calling it. Just know that when you get hit, you'll get hit for a little more than you might be wanting, but you will get hit less often. It's a trade. We could go to the castle and talk to the prince. If we do that, we're just going to find out that he's asleep. Sorry, I got nothing new to show you yet. All right, so another bit of information. Inns all do the same thing. They let you rest, they restore your health, and they save your game. Doesn't matter how much you spend. This one's 30 gil. Where we got the ship is 50. In Elfheim, it's 100. So save yourself some money, because money is tight at this point of the game, and just sail back here when you need to rest. Honestly, it's better. I will try and remember to cut out any saving from this point on. You know how it works. You don't need to see this every dang time. It was pretty much instant on the cart, which, you know, more better. Anyway, let's take a trip. Go get some more money, because we need some more money. This is, again, something that we would have to be coming to later, just like the place up north I was telling you about. But we can get the money, and the money's better. Money's better than just a couple items. It's ogres and creeps. So we're going to run into a lot of stuff. 2 ogres that time, and with these new swords, Wario there, he just does enough damage occasionally that he can one-shot an ogre. These swords are great, man. It's expensive, but it's good. It's good expensive. This is the Dwarven Cave. I ain't gonna talk to anybody. I'm just here to steal your money. It's, you know, a little over 1,000 right there. We'll be back to that later. Speaking of these swords, a buddy of mine when I was a kid... Alright, this'll work. This is a gray wolf. It's a stronger wolf, has 70-something hit points. So a buddy of mine, when I was a kid, we would play this game, and he did not like the mithril swords. didn't like the silver swords. He preferred to buy the less expensive but worse swords that we don't get, boom, damage, that we don't get till the next area over these. And I always felt like he really crippled himself with that decision. These swords are amazing and kind of break the game, especially in this version where you can just do that 15 puzzle to get the money for it. But now we still need all that magic. And like I said, we needed... we could top up one person, and that'd be it. But we can't even use level 3 magic yet, so... we'll be addressing that in this episode. Again, there's stuff we haven't run into that you guys need to see, but the game's just not giving me those encounters. So, we're going to take a little trip. Doing it this early is not smart, but yeah, let's actually take a look. 700 till the next level, 760. That's a little rough. We will buy some level 2 magic while we're here. Oh, yeah. Also added, you can run. Oh, boy. Black magic. Hi. We will buy ice. We will buy slow. Oh, and on the right side of those screens when we're in there buying magic, it'll tell you who can use the spell and who can't. Big deal. So yeah, this is really the only spell that's any good. At this level, Lamp cures darkness, which doesn't happen very often. Silence prevents foes from casting spells, which doesn't happen very often, and it can fail. This reduces lightning damage by 50, which again doesn't happen very often, but everything can hit you, so you might as well take Invis. Invis is a good spell. I like it. Anyway, sleepy time. See you guys in a sec. Hope you guys appreciate me cutting that out, because it does take some time. Okay, let's take a walk. We still have that tent, which is good. A couple antidotes, a couple potions, which is good. Gold needle, don't care. Hey, look, it's a lizard. This was an iguana in the original, and it's kind of a jerk. But we've got the sword, so we should be good. We'll look at the bestiary at the end of this episode. So we got a walk to take. And everybody knows where I'm going. You know anything about this game, you know where I'm going. Ogre Chieftain. This is a green ogre. Quite a bit stronger, but quite a bit better rewards for defeating. Good job, Wario. You know how Wario got all this nice new armor and everything, and Pale and Whiter did? Red ain't gonna get it. Red's stuck with his crappy chainmail and will be for a while. Which sucks. We can kind of address that later, but right now, that's the big drawback to that class. There's not a lot of equipment that he can use. Same with the Thief and the Black Belt. Options for equipment really dwindle. I'm going to actually, right about here, drop save state. things start getting hairy. This is a tarantula. This is the first enemy capable of poisoning us that we've run into in the whole game. I hate them because I hate poison in this game. Poison is 1 HP damage per step outside of battle and a percentage of your max HP in battle. This is the Peninsula of Power, and we are very much not prepared for this, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's use... That'll work. So, you see up there, just to the north, that's like end game area, and the boundary for the enemies extends to over where we're standing, quite a bit farther south than you might think. So if we just do this for a minute, we'll run into some end game enemies, and we'll probably get wrecked. So I am save stating fairly often. This is not the good one. This is not the good one. Oh, we do have a 1 level 3 charge now. Yeah. Yeah, that hurt. The rewards for beating this particular enemy, not even that great. Not even that great. Now, our evasion is up, but we are not immune to physical attacks. We can still get hit, and it will still hurt. There we go. That helps. Whoop. That's a thing that I notice this game does. It kind of like, what, you want to push the button 30 times? Okay, bro. I don't have a heavy thumb on the D-pad, you know. But that happens sometimes. Ouch. Okay. I have made a save state. You can laugh at me for that if you want. I hate it when my characters die and then my levels, not everybody levels up at the same time. That second cure was terrible. Yeah. We'll do 3. 3 cures. Yeah, ow. Big ouch. Okay, just attack. Should be fairly close to dead. Nope. Okay. Come on. Whew. Pretty good experience. Not great gold. There is better. And we'll dig into that a little later. Because basically what I do with this, I buy a couple of these tents, which are cheap. We'll come up here, we'll fight a little bit. We will not save the game this time. We take the money back to Elfheim and we buy the new spells. That's kind of what we do. Now that we have a single charge for level 3, we can get, I think, the most useful spells in the game are the level 3 spells. Multi-target attack spells. Yeah, multi-target attack spells, better healing. We get a multi-healing spell. We'll fight this one. This is a werewolf. Excuse me. It's the strongest, second strongest wolf in the game. And can poison you. So kill them quick. Unless you want poisoned. You know, it's whatever you want to do. After that, these just, you know, regular old goblin guards. This is an enemy group that shows up a lot, especially in this little section of the map. I don't know what it is about gray imps and werewolves that, you know, make them want to pal around together, but it's what they do. So you can't stop it. Just let it happen. Money's fine. We're up to what? 9,000 would be great. Because then I could finish up 2 people. Ghasts. We fought zombies, we fought ghouls. Ghasts are the next level of that. And they can also paralyze you. There it is. When you are paralyzed, you cannot do anything. It doesn't affect your defense or anything like that. It's just very annoying. It is not uncommon to run into a very large group of enemies that can paralyze you and just spend the whole battle paralyzed and die. We didn't get all the money that I wanted, but we got pretty close. 1,000 to go. We could get that on the way back to Elfheim. It's not uncommon, so we'll see. See you in a minute. All right, back to Elfheim then. Out of my way. There's a couple things we haven't fought in the water yet, and one of them gives good money. Which means we probably won't run into it. Nope. Still not yet. Something we haven't run into down here either. Oh, there it is. This is a Cobras, another poisonous enemy. These were asps in the original. I believe they give 50 gold and experience points upon defeat. I guess 30 and 50. Sorry. We didn't get that 1,000. Not even close. It's all right. So, come on, her. Time this dude. I'm gonna buy fire 2. I'm gonna buy bolts 2. Bind paralyzes, doesn't work very often. Focus lowers evasion by 10, doesn't work very often. It's not helpful very often. Let me say it that way. Not a lot of enemies have very high evasion. Here 2. I'll let you take that. We will take heal 1, which is a light heal for everybody. And we will take another cure 2. Now we've got, I think Fire 2 and Lightning 2 are the best offensive spells in the game just for their usefulness. And being that they are a lower charge level, like level 3, as compared to like a level 5 or 6 spell, you're gonna have more charges of this. And it does good damage, man. It does pretty good damage. Cure 2 does, you know, double what Cure 1 does. And Heal basically does Cure 1 to the whole party. It's not great, but it's nice to have, and you're going to have the space to do it, so you may as well stick with it. All right, let's go over this stuff. It's in the collections, and then we'll call it an episode. So, 163 goblins. There's the Goblin Guard. There's wolves. Crazy horse. There's skeletons. They're weak to fire and holy and resist all that other stuff. Black widows. Gigas worms. Werewolves. Zombies. Ghouls. Zombies are resistant to quake. Ghouls are not. Garland. There's a cobra. There's an ogre. Tells there was 100 hit points. Ogre Chieftain. Oh, I thought they had more. I think I was confusing how much money they give with how much health they had. Yeah. Attack's better, magic defense is better. Lizards. Lizards suck. I don't know why I don't like lizards as much. I just don't. They always seem to give me trouble. Pirates, yeah, a whopping 6 HP. Goblins have more HP than pirates. So, there we go. What's next? There's the shark. There's the tarantula. Ghasts. And the Allosaurus with 480 HP. Ridiculously high magic defense. How do I craft physical defense? That doesn't seem right to me. That should be backwards. Yep. The art gallery. And these just, as you fill up other things, these become available. Really like that skeleton design. I don't know what it is, just really like it. There's a zombie. We haven't seen one of those yet, so I'm going to tell you what it is. There's the shark. Very menacing looking shark. There's the spiders. I haven't seen one of those yet. I haven't seen one of those yet. That's the Gigas worm. Haven't seen one of those yet. And then we're back. So, of the 7 items in the castle, we've gotten 1. There's 6 in the temple, we've got 3. There's 11 in the mountain, we got 2. We haven't found anything in these yet to open that up. That's kind of how that works. You good? Good. So here's the deal. I want to get all that magic sorted out. So, I'm going to go back to that Peninsula of Power thing that we call it. And I'm going to get enough money together to fill up our level 3 magic. And yeah, it's probably it. We're level-wise, we're level 6, which is not too bad. Here's another thing about red mages. See, these guys have 2 charges at level 3. He only has 1. He doesn't get as many charges, which kind of sucks, because that's our offensive magic right there. This guy. But there's things that will happen later on to help mitigate that. Anyway, I'm going to go back up there. I'm going to fight some more. We'll be back here at Elfheim when I've got our level 3 spells filled up and maybe a couple level 4s. We will gain a level or 2 while doing this just because the experience is so good. So, see you then, folks.